Shalom everybody. The following speech is based on 637 arguments that you have just contributed supporting legalization. You raised 4 issues. The first will demonstrate how cannabis reduce pain on sick patients. Another point is that cannabis is no more harming than alcohol. And thirdly, we will learn how legalization's cannabis will increase tax income to the government. In addition, a couple of words will be mentioned about. Let's explore the issue of pain. Cannabis helps cancer patients to reduce pain. The government should help the ill people. Cannabis can help cure people and reduce long-lasting pain, hence must be legalized and supervised. Cannabis has been proven to aid and relieve pains for cancer patients. It helps people relax, relieves pain, and has many other health benefits. Next, a few words about alcohol. Cannabis use is much less dangerous than alcohol, which is legal in most parts of the world. People have a right to do what they want to their own bodies. Cannabis is less harmful than legal drugs like alcohol or tobacco. In fact, cannabis has proven health benefits from treating glaucoma to preventing epilepsy. Cannabis is less harmful than alcohol or tobacco, and therefore cannabis should be legalized. It is safe to use and not addictive according to studies. It is illegitimate for the government to limit people's choices of consumption based on the harm the substance might cause them, especially because alcohol and nicotine are currently legal. Let's move to taxes. Legalized cannabis would create businesses that the government can tax, increasing government revenue which can be used for social programs such as early childhood education, healthcare, and more. The legalization of cannabis allows the government to tax its consumption. This money can help fix the health risks attached to consumption and provide other goods to the citizens. The final point is life. Legalization can help sick people to live better life. Even if legalizing cannabis will make some people addicted to cannabis, most people will use it wisely, and cannabis won't have a bad effect on their life. Cannabis can save lives and improve people's well-being. These were the arguments that you contributed supporting the legalization of cannabis. Thank you for listening. Shalom, thank visitors. The following speech is based on 388 arguments you submitted opposing legalization. You raised 4 issues. The first will demonstrate how cannabis is a gateway drug. Another point is that cannabis harms memory, which in the long term. Then, comments will be made about the black market and smoke. Let's explore the issue of stepping stone theory. Cannabis could become a gateway drug that will increase the use of more dangerous drugs like cocaine and heroin. It should not be legalized as it interferes with the mind processes and may create illogical and maybe dangerous behavior. Cannabis users very often turn to harder drugs once their bodies become immune to the high from cannabis. It is a dangerous gateway drug and should not be legalized. Legalizing cannabis will lead to high public health costs in dealing with addiction, psychosis, and other side effects of this dangerous drug. It would begin a process of legitimizing and legalizing more and more dangerous drugs. Medium term was also mentioned. We shouldn't legalize cannabis since it may affect people's brain in the long term and damage it. Cannabis harms memory, which in the long term hurts progress and can hurt people on both personal and societal levels. It has detrimental effects on cognition and memory, some of which are irreversible. Long-term or abusive use of cannabis can be harmful to a person's health and well-being. The next issue is the black market. Legalizing cannabis would increase demand and thus simultaneously increase the black market, which in turn brings crime, gang activity, human trafficking, and drug wars. It would increase demand and provide infrastructure to expand the black market. Legalizing illicit drugs will kill the black market. Legalizing cannabis will raise crime rates as too many people will abuse this mind-altering drug. It should never be legalized because once experiencing drugs you end up a junkie addicted to drugs, which leads to crime ending in rape and murder, and also mental conditions like depression and psychopathy. The final issue is smoke. We shouldn't legalize cannabis because it may cause people to smoke during work time, like people smoke cigars during work, and that may harm their success and efficacy and prevent them from getting promotions. Even if cannabis is less harmful than alcohol or tobacco, it still harms individuals and should therefore be illegal. These were the arguments that you contributed opposing the legalization of cannabis. Thank you for listening.